let's pivot a little bit and talk about how our work around the T+1 implementation reflects our One State Street value proposition. And Tara, you talked about this, where we're working across our organization. All parts of State Street are coming together to deliver a better and more holistic experience for our clients and better outcomes for our clients.
You know, I think you've said it well. We're a big strength, I think, of State Street, and our clients appreciate this as well, is we can work together for the better of the organization, whether that be the individual client, whether that be the industry. Many of us here are participants and have an ear in the ground to what's happening in the market real time, right? Whether it be through various trade organizations, committees, conferences, things like that. So what's great is we're able to bring that back and work collectively to increase our products, enhance our products, right? Some of the earlier questions you asked about what we've done from an innovation perspective, that's where a lot of that comes from. It comes from our clients, but it also comes from our ability to look and see and anticipate where we think changes are happening.
Jeff, thoughts on that, the cross business?
I think the easiest way to explain it is, and we can use T1 as a perfect example, right? We have internal steering committees on T1, right? Some of the most senior folks in our organization are on it. I think you're on it, actually. So I am not by any means a DTC affirmation expert, but I know exactly where I can find one. I'm an ETF expert, so they know where to find me. So it's taking that, industry strength, I think, project management, right, and steering committee, and bringing in the experts across all the different business lines that understand the exact impact to T+1 to their particular strategy type. I opened a lot of eyes day one in that steering committee when I explained some of the potential impacts to ETFs that just don't exist to other wrappers, other strategy types, because ETFs have both stock characteristics and mutual fund characteristics. Right. And due to that fact, there are nuanced differences. John mentioned it a few times, like we do shortened settlement today. And we have for a very long time. And part of that is due to the fact that there are stock characteristics and mutual fund characteristics to an ETF. So this move to T1 for some of the other wrappers was similar to when we went from T3 to T2, right? Mm-hmm. All right, we're bringing it in another day. So yes, we have some more expedited servicing. We have some technology innovations that we need to roll out, which is fair. But then when you start to really dig in deep to each individual type of product, each individual strategy, you start to find that, well, there are nuanced differences here. And these nuanced differences may not actually be an impact to State Street, right? It may not actually be an impact to how we go about doing our business, but overall, it's an impact to the underlying strategy, right? So if there's an impact somewhere along the life cycle of an ETF, then from my perspective, that's a potential impact to me. So we've kind of, as a One State Street, went out of our way to say, well, even though there are things specific to the ETF wrapper that are impacted, they may not be a custodian's quote unquote problem. It may be a problem that exists, 2 or 3 areas removed from us. It's a thing that we can actually solution for the entire industry. And I think that's part of what we do, our advocacy for the industry as a whole. And that really came together when I was able to explain to some of our affirmation experts, these are the impacts. I understand how to fix this, this, and this, but what does that mean to you? And really having that ability to have those internal working groups with experts who understand what they're talking about, to be able to work to those solutions was just key. It frankly made my life easier to go and lead the ETF industry in a particular direction that I thought it needed to go to solve this for everyone, including, again, that investor in Iowa.